Good evening. This is Rachel Seelman, the Laughter Champion with the Laughter Habit. I'm here to help you inspire your day and evening with some live laughter. So here we are. We're having a stressful day. What do? Well, every time we can, we remember to smile because a smile sends instant endorphins right to your brain. Endorphins are those feel-good chemicals like oxytocin. They help us feel good right now. Now, if you don't already have a smile buddy, someone to laugh with you, or a mirror, I recommend you get a marker and draw on your finger something like this, minus the little arms, of course, and you just find someone to smile at, and we're going to smile really deeply and then relax. And then smile, engage your eyes, and relax. Smile, relax, smile, relax, and smile. Relax. Now applaud yourself for watching me and showing up. And as you applaud, you're going to be stimulating the 39 pressure points in your hands. And it's also going to energize you and help you feel good. And if you keep doing that for a moment, you're going to start feeling your hands tingle. And now I want you to say, very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! I'm still here, I made it. Very good, yay! Now, in case you're having some resistance to laughing on purpose without humor, I want to teach you a very important practice laugh. This is laughter breaths, and it's not really practice. Your body doesn't know the difference between fake and real. And so we're just going to take a deep breath, and then we're going to exhale. And all you have to do is take a deep breath and say, Now I want you to notice when we do this, we're going to do it a few different times in a few different ways. Notice what shape your mouth is in and what kind of a sound you're hearing. Let's do it again. Take a deep breath. And now let's do it by tilting our head up a little bit, and let's just open our throat a little more and see what we notice about the sound changing. Here we go. It's much deeper back in the throat. Now, I bet you didn't know that laughter is not only good for making you feel good now, it's a good immune booster. Why is it a good immune booster? The good feel-good chemicals that get created when you laugh block the production of cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So if you've been feeling a lot of stress, and who hasn't been feeling a lot of stress these days with everything going on, if you laugh, cortisol can't be produced, but endorphins are being produced, so you're automatically starting to feel better. Okay, let's try a deep breath with ho this time and see what your mouth looks and see what it sounds like. Here we go. See how your mouth makes an O? Let's try to do it a little higher if it's possible. It doesn't work so well. Let's try he this time. Ready? Notice that he is almost a smile. Let's see if we can make that smile wider and take it from ear to ear. Here we go. Now, if you find yourself coughing, that's a normal response because what you're doing is moving stale air out of your lungs. That's a good thing. All of the organs above the diaphragm and below the diaphragm are getting a workout when you do deep belly laughs. So we smiled, we did some laughter breaths. Now let's do something called gradient laugh. You're going to get yourself into a little ball, squat down on the floor, or if you're sitting in a chair, just bend yourself over a little bit. We're going to start with a little giggle, and we're going to get to a gigantic belly laugh. Throw our hands back, throw our necks back, and laugh as big as we can in our belly for as long as we can. And then we're going to come back down, and then we're going to do it again. Here we go. Take a breath down here. Very good, yay! Very good, yay! Now that big belly laugh is what we want to do on Global Belly Laugh Day, which was on January 24th at 1:24. January 24th at 1:24. So you got 1:24 at 1:24 all across the world. There's a big bouncing the belly laugh around the globe at that time. Meanwhile, on May the 3rd, it's going to be World Laughter Day. Now, World Laughter Day is a holiday that was started back in the 90s by Madan Kataria, the founder of Laughter Yoga. And this year it's going to be World Laughter Day on Zoom, and I will be joining 26 other laughter leaders around the globe. We'll be presenting all day long, half-hour segments of laughter. It's going to be amazing, and I hope you'll join me, and I'll be posting more about that later. Okay, I would like us to do I love my self-laugh. I don't know about you, but I have not been doing nearly enough self-care. And so this is a way to give yourself a little bit of self-care. What you do is you imagine two little laughter emojis juggling in your arms, in your hands, and you just bounce them around until they explode into laughter. Then we expand them out into the universe. Then we cup our hands, collect all the love there is, and bring it in for a big laughter hug. Get ready, here we go. Okay, bring it in. Now we're doing all this social distancing. Nobody else can hug us, so let's do it again. Oh, that feels so good. Yes, we're going to do it one more time. Here we go. Fling it far. And bring it in. Now, I have been wearing a mask when I go out to the essential grocery shopping, and I've been really wanting to figure out a way to put on the outside of my mask a sign that says, "Have you laughed today?" or "Keep laughing," or a big smiley face, because we can't see each other smile behind that mask. So one day I was in the store, and I think I said to somebody, she was annoyed with me for something, and I said, "I can see you smiling under there." She looked at me like with a growl. In the meantime, usually when you're really smiling and it's genuine, your eyes dance too. That's called a Duchenne smile. Now, laughter's contagious. And so even when you're talking to your friends on the phone, or even when you're across the street talking to them, or they're at the mailbox and you're in the driveway, you can share a laugh. So let's just imagine that we've encountered our friend and we're going to do a laughter wave. So nice to see you. Now, if you're doing a royal wave, you're kind of bringing that love back in as you send it out and bring it in and send it out and bring it in. Imagine the Queen of England doing a dignified royal laugh. Now, I think you can probably hear, perhaps you can hear in the background, one of my grandchildren, who's been here for 5 weeks, is in the background crying. It's okay. It feels bad to laugh while she's crying and not go give her a big hug, but her parents are here taking care of it. But I will say, these days full of challenge, we need to learn to laugh at ourselves. We need to learn to laugh at the situations. And it's not always an easy thing to do. Even as a self-declared laughter champion who's trying to build my laughter habits, it's been challenging to laugh when I'm feeling in such a funk. But on my 4th round of dishes today, I decided, you know what? I think it's a good idea to laugh while I'm doing dishes. So I was laughing while I was doing the dishes. I just started laughing. And I imagined the suds being little giggles going out into space. So whatever chore you're facing that you don't want to be doing, just laugh at it. Oh, I have to walk the dog again. Or pick up the poop. Today I didn't have a bag, so I used a stick and I flung it into the bushes. I must have looked like an idiot. And I said to my daughter, it's a little bit like playing croquet. Oh, okay, now, I want you to imagine you're out taking a walk. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something lands on your shoulder. It's a giggle. It's one of those ones you or somebody else sent out earlier today. It's so exciting. And it's so contagious I can't contain myself. No social distancing for the giggles. They get very up close and personal. Here comes one on your head. Oh, and I got one on my hand. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, very good, yay! Very good, very good, yay! I'm going to take a water break, then we're going to take a breath break. Here we go. I haven't been drinking enough water throughout the day. I noticed that. So now let's take a deep breath in case you got winded. And we're oxygenating ourselves as we do this. I'm trying to make myself look straighter on the screen. And one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, I want to offer some movement here. We're going to give and receive, and give with one hand and receive with the other. And this is giving the gift of laughter, a different version of giving the gift of laughter, because when we give a gift, we feel great. But if someone gives to us and we can't receive what they're giving, it doesn't feel so good. So we want to learn to give and receive. Give and receive. And we want to do that to our heart. We want to give from the heart and receive from the heart. So we're going to do this with laughter now. We're giving and receiving. Give. No, receive. This time when you do it, I really want to think about what is it you have to give the world in these crazy times? What do you have to give to yourself in these crazy times, or the people you're stuck at home with? Or privileged to be home with? What do you have to give? Imagine that and really give it fully from your heart. Here we go. Here, have some more. You have something for me? Awesome. Thank you so much. Give. Take more. Thank you so much. Give. And receive it. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, very good, yay! Sometimes we need help becoming who we want to be. I want to become more positive. I want to think more positively. I want to be more playful. I want to be more fun to be around instead of taking everything, my relationship, my life, my space, my stuff so seriously. I want to lighten up. And I'm a very intense person, and a lot of people tell me a lot. I need to lighten up, lighten up, lighten up. And I don't really know how to do that so well, but laughter really does help me, because when I'm really laughing, I'm also playing. And playing and laughing put you in this moment. I can't be thinking about anything else. I'm really right here. And so I want to invite us to imagine anything we can think of. Just close your eyes for a minute and then open them and look at something. If you're looking at your phone, look up for a second and see what's in front of you. Are you outside and there's stars and moon out there because it's getting dark here where I am? Or you see a traffic light, or you see a stop sign, or you see a tree, or you see a dog or a person. Or you're inside and you see a lamp, or you see a pencil, or whatever you see. I'm going to see a pencil. And I see how I bought this sign I saw at Target that said, "Let's play," because when I look at it, it reminds me that I want to be more playful. So I have a special pen. It's a giggling pen. And when I write with it, it makes me laugh. It actually laughs on the page. So we're going to get our giggling pen, and we're going to write whatever kind of list we need for the grocery, or email draft that we need to do, or address an envelope. Whatever we do, we're going to pick that thing, and we're going to just laugh right along with its writing, because it's not going to let us stop laughing. Here we go. Now, you can imagine the pencil, or you can grab a real one. This one's not a giggling pencil, or at least it doesn't look like it, but it actually has magic powers. It caught some of the giggles from that other one, so here we go. Oh, very good, very good, yay! Very good, very good, yay! Now, a lot of you are working from home, and that probably means learning new technologies, learning new social media, digital platforms. Lots and lots of teachers are learning how to use Google Hangouts and learning how to use Zoom, and it's challenging, and it takes a lot of time to master these things. And maybe some of you are learning about Canva, which is an awesome free platform where you can make pretty posts. And let's imagine that we're just having a technological moment, and we're trying to go live, and it's not going live, and it's not showing up, and people are trying to find you, and they can't find you, and you can't stop and tell them because here you are in the midst of your live thing, or you've got a live classroom and you've got a dog barking in the background, or whatever it is. We're going to just imagine our platform, and it's just not going well, and we're going to just laugh it off. And here is an example. I was a guest on a podcast yesterday, and I could not, I had to drive around to find a place where I had enough, what's it called? Enough of a signal, because I was doing it from my phone. And we finished the podcast, and then she called me back and said, uh-oh, I think I lost the podcast. So we decided to do it over right then and there. We did it over. There were some parts that were better, some parts that weren't. But basically what I did was I just laughed about it because, okay, technology happens, stuff happens, what can you do? And so we just did it over. So we're going to imagine your latest challenge in technology. Oh, well, we got to do it again. I just lost my best file. My computer just crashed in the middle of teaching. There's a terrible echo in this room. The kids can't hear me. So now I'm pantomiming. I'm saying, or it's happening to them and you're trying hard not to laugh. Let's do some silent laughter. Let it out. Very good, very good, yay! Very good, very good, yay! In some states, Georgia being one of them, governors are relaxing standards, and soon things will start to be open. I'm not sure I'm so ready to go out to places. I don't know how good of an idea it is, because on one hand you read that their state's going to relax things, and on the other hand you read that the CDC is saying it could get a lot worse. So it's hard to know what to believe these days. So we're just going to imagine, and it's probably true, it's probably not such a stretch for some of us. We're on information overload, and the best thing we can do is take a laughter vacation. We're going to imagine a place we want to go. We're going to pack our bags. We're going to get on a magic bus, plane, train, or car to get us there like that, with no other interactions with anybody, and then we're going to unpack and enjoy the sun or the surf or the cold or the skiing or swimming or sailing or whatever it is. We're just going to go on a laughter vacation, be present in the moment, and fill our bodies, our hearts, our minds, and our souls with delicious, delicious laughter, the universal language that's contagious, that takes us wherever we want to go. Here we go. Let's imagine. Suitcase packed. Destination chosen. Almost there. Woo! Here I am. I'm going to become a master sailor now. feel the wet, feel the breeze, feel the wind. It's awesome. Now I'm going to be sailing in a race and I'm going to win. I got it. Oh, now I'm going to chill on the beach. Oh, very good, very good, yay! Very good, yay! Very good, yay! If you're watching the replay, if you're watching this at all, let me know where you went on vacation. Let me know what you did and if you had a good time. Let me know if you laughed. If you want to see me laughing in short little bursts, you can go to my YouTube channel called The Laughter Habit, and you can laugh there and subscribe to my channel. You could join my Laughter Habit, The Laughter Habit Facebook group, and I'll be posting more there. So I'll be here tomorrow. It's going to be 7:30 instead of 8 o'clock tomorrow, and I hope you'll join me then at 7:30 tomorrow. And until then, I hope you have an awesome night. Thanks for joining me. This is Rachel Siegelman, your laughter champion. Remember, you always have a giggle whenever you need it. Just take a deep breath and laugh. Have an awesome night.